Introducing first the challengers at a total combined weight of 440 pounds, the team of Two Nice Trace Parker and Smooth Tom Mitchell. They are Nice and Smooth.
They made their debut in VCW last month in the most impactful way you possibly can. They pinned the tag team champions, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, and they did it nice and smooth. I'm Jason Heat. The tag team titles now will be on the line. By pinning the champions, they became the de facto #1 contenders. They are Too Nice, Trace Parker with the curls, Smooth Tom Mitchell with the height. Together they have won tag team titles up and down the coast. They are looking to add Virginia to that list of territories.
Introducing their opponents. They hail from the slums of the Grapple and weighing in at a combined weight of 425 pounds. They are the reigning and defending VCW Tag Team Champions, Josh Fuller, Mikey Baker, the self-proclaimed greatest tag team in the DMV. They are Delinquents.
These two young men have proved to be the menace of the tag division. You don't like it, cry about it, they don't care. The kind of kids you do not want to come sit next to you on the subway. You're not sure if they're gonna film you and make fun of you on Instagram, or if they're gonna rob you blind and do you damage. Josh Fuller and Mikey Banker are now two-time tag team champions here in VCW. If it's your first time joining us, Mikey Banker, the taller, the thicker of the two. He is both the speed and the power, and Josh Fuller, well, he is the mouth and the mind behind the operation.
And a successful operation is they have won tag team titles, defending tag team titles in every which way possible, everything you can imagine. They've gotten it done, except in an 8-man tag team match, they got pinned by Nice and Smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not seen this team before, they are one of the most exciting new teams in VCW in some time. I am very excited for this match.
That's right. Over time, the Delinquents have defeated all comers and all challengers, and there is only one unrequited blemish on their record, and that would be to these two gentlemen, Nice and Smooth. Can lightning strike twice? Will Nice and Smooth pin the tag team champions for a second time in 2 matches?
And I think it's worth pointing out, that's the second time in not just 2 matches with each other, but 2 matches in VCW. This is the first match we have seen Nice and Smooth as a straight-up tag team, not with other tag teams around. This is an incredible meteoric rise, and winning this match in their first title shot, the championship in their first title shot, their second ever match, would be just remarkable.
We're starting off with Too Nice, Trace Parker, your grandma's favorite wrestler. He is a phenomenal athlete, also great at karaoke, kills at bar mitzvahs, just a very nice young man. In the parlance of our people, you might call him a mensch.
My Bubby would certainly approve of him.
He is facing across the ring. Well, someone maybe you wouldn't call such nice words around the Seder table. This is Mikey Banker, and he proudly proclaims himself to be a menace.
I don't think Mikey Banker cares what anyone says, because he cares about winning and he cares about his partnership with Josh Fuller, and I think that's just about it. And you know what? It's been effective.
Mikey Banker cares about professional wrestling, and maybe the only thing in his life that he takes seriously. Boisterous.
Well, it's one of the things that has been really impressive about this team is how Josh Fuller has been able to work with Mikey Banker and find that focus that Banker needs, and has led to such success for these 2 men.
Yeah, but Banker brings his end of the bargain, and right now it's Josh Fuller taking advantage as Banker distracts the referee, guides them, and now Smooth Tom Mitchell is doing his partner no favors.
Yeah, Mikey Banker keeping the referee and Tom Mitchell exactly where he wants them both. Yeah, to be clear, Banker is no slouch in the mind game or certainly the physical game. The largest and I would say probably strongest man in this match.
By far, explosive power. Blind tag made now to Smooth Tom Mitchell like a hot knife through butter.
Beautiful double leapfrog there. And fantastic tag team offense by Nice and Smooth.
Great continuity there by Nice and Smooth, winning over the crowd and proving why they deserve this title shot so early on here in their VCW career. Tag made now, Trace Parker back in.
Quick tags there can be very smart, although Parker had extremely limited time to recover. Parker and Mitchell very much getting the fan support behind them.
Ride that Smooth train straight to victory. Trace Parker used the Bulldog, and now Mikey Banker.
Whatever consciousness he had left to roll outside.
Well, I don't believe that there was a tag there. Mikey Banker just retreated, and Josh Fuller was like, all right, I guess I better make my way in.
And then Josh Fuller just running interference there. But now both men on the outside.
And now the tag made. And let's note, a very legal tag, unlike what we saw with those hooligans. The Delinquents, Nice and Smooth, taking advantage of the opportunity for the double team in stereo.
Fantastic maneuvers out to the floor here in the Norfolk Masonic Temple. Really incredible work already, very quickly getting this crowd on their side. We saw the same thing happen in Hampton, Jason. They came in as functional unknowns, and by the end had the crowd out of their seats cheering for Nice and Smooth, very quickly climbing the ranks here in VCW.
Perfect synchronicity, and now Mikey Banker begging. Great positioning there by Banker, constantly providing the opportunity for Josh Fuller to take advantage, and what a counter there by Banker.
Yeah, Josh Fuller grabbing the foot of Tom Mitchell, slowing him down just enough for Banker to recover and deliver that backbreaker. And now Banker using, I think, a foreign object there to choke out.
Well, it's not really a foreign object, it's part of the ring gear. It's the headband of Smooth Tom Mitchell.
Oh, pardon me, that's correct, it is.
And the tag made, and that is why technically it's legal and not a disqualification. It's frowned upon, but if it's part of the ring gear, it's allowed to be used in the ring. And there we go, senton to the chest of Smooth Tom.
I mean, Mikey Banker almost threw Josh Fuller to Portsmouth.
2 count there for the tag team champions. This is our first time seeing Josh Fuller legally in this match.
This is where Fuller really excels, is when an opponent's down, picking them apart, exploiting weaknesses. This is where he is at his best.
Well, Fuller's got small dog syndrome. He will not let go once he gets the bite in.
It's very effective. I mean, it's, again, they keep winning. It's perhaps distasteful, but it keeps working.
Tag made now to Mikey Banker. Smooth Tom finds himself in the wrong side of the ring, the bad part of town, where the Delinquents like to cause, well, a lot of drama.
So in Banker there with a very effective bear hug.
Trying to keep Tom, and successfully, those two just almost fingertip to fingertip, but it is not a tag, and there, the explosive strikes of Mikey Banker.
I was going to say, both Tom Mitchell and Trace Parker are quite tall. They have quite a long wingspan, so they have a chance at tag, but just couldn't quite make it happen there.
Those forearms causing whiplash to the neck and back of Tom Mitchell, and now adding extra injury to injury, it's Josh Fuller.
Yeah, Mitchell just fully on the wrong side of town here. And expert tag team work by Delinquents.
Cravat applied. Death from above.
That's
imagine that. Fuller immediately hits the cover, but Tom, somehow, some way, rolling over to his side, though he may have suffered some kind of internal damage there.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if that was his sort of last gasp effort there. Trying to get back to his feet.
Fuller doing a good job of knocking Trace Parker to the floor, but you do never want to allow yourself to turn your back on your opponents.
That was an unpleasant sound on the floor there, Jason. This floor is basically cement, and that was a hard splat by Tom Mitchell on the outside.
That was a Walt Simonson-like sound effect.
Ben Burt would have been proud.
Mikey Fuller maybe looking to go flying.
And Fuller takes out Banker. Mitchell able to get out of the way just in time. Trace Parker desperately wants Tom Mitchell to get back in the ring, make the tag. Critical moments here.
Can Tom Mitchell cross the divide? But we see Josh Fuller running all the way across the ropes immediately, grabbing the feet of Trace Parker.
Again, Josh Fuller being smart here. There's no way it can be a tag if there's no one there to make the tag.
Fuller entering the ring, and a kick right to the head.
There's just a knee trembler there. I've seen that give people concussions, let alone win matches. Incredible resilience shown by Tom Mitchell right now.
Two there. Tom Mitchell has to make the tag. Unfortunately, there's no one to tag in.
Yeah, again, very, very smart move by Josh Fuller there. Taking out Trace Parker, who's just barely dragging himself off the floor. To be fair, Mikey Banker also barely dragging himself off the floor. This match is taking a real toll on everyone involved.
This is basically one-on-one right now between Fuller and Tom, but Tom has taken a lot more punishment than Fuller. Fuller has been very judicious in the way that he has applied himself in this match, and it's paying dividends.
I mean, that's really Josh Fuller's calling card there, is picking his spots and making them count and not opening himself up for any kind of real damage. Strategy
meets opportunity is Josh Fuller. He's willing to cut corners, but he also knows how to put himself in the right place at the right time.
Mitchell fighting back there, nice punch.
The Kenny G of professional wrestling just hit the high note, but can he go and tag in the rest of the band?
I mean, the ring position is perfect. There's no between him and Trace Parker. Just open space. He's just got to get there.
Trace Parker is ready. He has been interfered with twice.
And there's the tag!
Charged up and ready to go. Too nice. Not going to be very nice to Josh Fuller.
Unloading on Josh Fuller out there.
All that frustration that was building up, all that pain the man experienced on the outside, he's ready to unload onto Josh Fuller.
That's the one problem with Josh Fuller's strategy. If he gets a hold of you.
Cover right there, and Mikey Banker at the last moment.
I mean, barely got a hand in there, but he did break it up.
Flinging his body into the cover. Not only does he save the match, he completely threw off the momentum. You see in the face, that shut down Trace Parker cold.
Absolutely, completely throwing things off.
And now they are looking for Brainbuster 69, but Trace Parker was able to have the wherewithal to kick Banker in the head. Has Tom Mitchell recovered enough that if Mitchell gets the tag, it will be enough, and Parker can't even make it over. They're done playing by the rules. Parker calling Mitchell in. There has been no tag. He's not legal, but our referee given quite a bit of latitude. And sky high, down low. Mikey Banker has single-handedly cleared the field. Josh Fuller now. Flat dog. And, oh my God. This is the first time ever in their careers, not just in VCW, the first time in their careers that anyone has ever kicked out of the flat dog.
And seeing a rare bit of frustration here from Fuller and Banker. Usually, if someone kicks out of a maneuver, they're right back on it. They're on the attack, but
because it's
like
not the flat dog. Now listen, the Delinquents have a lot of tricks in their bag, but this is the strongest weapon in their arsenal, and it didn't work. What is that psychologically going to do to the champions?
I mean, it seems to have kind of unwound them. Tom Mitchell with a very impressive waistlock there.
The odds may have changed in this match at this point, right on the back of the neck.
Beautiful kick, German suplex combination. Fantastic work there. We could have new tag team champions tonight, folks.
Josh Fuller rushing in, knows that it is all up to him right now. They didn't get all of it, but did they get enough? Wait a second. Wait a second. They're calling for the bell, but the foot's on the ropes. An incredible moment, an incredible upset but the referee is now being informed. He can't call what he can't see, but the foot was on the ropes. Mikey Banker, whether, I don't know, technically legal or not, Banker did get Fuller's foot on the ropes. That should break the cover. And like it or not, this is the right call. Taking those title belts away, you can only assume we're waiting on official confirmation. That is the correct thing. We are back, we're in overtime, and Mikey Banker wrestling like his life depends on it because he does. Josh Fuller's got the trunks, he's got the tights, and he's got the title. The Delinquents were afforded the opportunity and they took advantage. The bell rang and they were ready. They had the plan locked and loaded and they executed it to perfection. It's not fair, it's not right, but neither was the original pinfall. Fuller's foot was on the ropes.
Right, this is a situation, Jason, where two things can be true. Nice and smooth, we're the better team. They deserve to win this match, but you're exactly right, they didn't. Fuller's foot was on the ropes. It was there before the 3 count. The referee ended up in the right call, and Delinquents won this match. I'd love to see a rematch, but for tonight, they're still your tag team champions.
Well, if I'm the championship committee, I can't watch this match and not feel like Nice and Smooth absolutely deserve another opportunity. And there's a lot of great tag teams in VCW. We don't know when it's going to happen. We don't know when that match is going to be made. But these two men, Smooth Tom Mitchell, Too Nice Trace Parker, absolutely deserve the opportunity to right this wrong.